Hi, welcome to AwkwardHamster. Today I'll be reviewing this JDM ASTAR LED headlight. The model is G1, and the vehicle I have here is a 2012 Honda CR-V. So it will use the H4 bulb. The headlight is right positioned this here. The low beam and the high beam share the same bulb. Here's some of the highlights printed for this headlight. And I also want to take a moment and show the product manual, because with this JDM ASTAR, with the G1 model, they offer an option to remove the socket for easier installation. And here's the instructions for other bulb models. But let's take a look at the specification page here for a sec. It's voltage. It's 8,000 lumens, and it's also waterproof too. And it's warranty information. I don't really need any tools per se, because changing it for my vehicle is very simple, but it's always good to have a flashlight and a glove nearby. Here's a close-up look at a G1. We got a cooling element on back over here, and here's a connector for the H4 type of bulbs. The LED in the front, it's on 3 sides. For the socket, well, just hold on to the cooling element piece, turn this counterclockwise, you feel a little click, then you just pull this part off. And when installing it, you can install this piece first, clip it on, then put the bulb in and twist back on. Here's the headlight for low beam and high beam, and let's follow it back over here where a flashlight is shining. Here's the socket, and also the power cable is plugged into it right now. First thing I'm going to do is just remove the power cable. Next, I'm going to remove this weather sealant. This weather sealant, simply just pull it out. The bulb is held in place by this little spring clamp. So on this side, which is towards the center of the vehicle, I'm just going to press this in and move it up. And just swing that arm out. Now I can remove the bulb. And when removing the bulb, be sure not to touch the actual front glass piece, because that will shorten the lifespan of it. And this bulb still works, so that's why I'm going to keep it around for a little while. You can see that on here, it says Philips 9003. Also the H4 printed on here. Here's the connector on the back. The original Honda halogen bulb's on top, and the G1 is on the bottom over here. The front is roughly the same length, but the back, because it has a built-in ballast and cooling unit over here, it's a little bit fatter. I'm going to install the G1 following their instructions, which is installing the socket separately from the actual LED bulb. And when I place this into the headlight, I'm going to place it where the bottom piece over here, this flat part, faces towards the bottom, this part is towards the top, and that wire clamp, I'm going to clamp it around this protrusion over here. The socket's installed. Now I just need to simply insert this G1 LED bulb and turn it clockwise. Just need to position it, turn this. Alright, turn it, feel a little clip. It's done. The last step is plugging the power cable. There. The bulb's installed. It's not crooked. Now I just need to turn the headlight and just make sure it works before I drive at night. The light on the left is the LED bulb from JD ASTAR G1. And you can see that the JD ASTAR is much brighter, and it's so bright that it bleeds a little bit higher than the horizon on the halogen bulb. This is the high beam, low beam, high beam. Both the left and right are the G1 LED bulbs. High beam, low beam, high beam, low beam. I'm standing directly in front of my vehicle. The camera is held about 4 feet above the ground, and the headlight is currently on low beam, and I found it to be quite bright, actually too bright. I'm gonna move towards the right. So this is where the incoming traffic. And we'll start walking towards my vehicle. The headlight right now, I think it's too bright. There's a very good chance that I'll get pulled over by the police. I have a mixed opinion on the JDM ASTAR G1 LED headlight bulb for a few reasons. First, the pros. Very easy to install. It's only $60 off Amazon and it provides a total lumen output of 8,000. The low beam is very bright, and there's just a little bit of difference between low beam and high beam in terms of lumens. But for like my vehicle, which is an SUV, it's really elevated. In this situation, I think driving around with this headlight bulb risks the chance of me getting pulled over because the police might think I'm driving with my high beam turned up since it's so bright. Thanks for watching this review. If you guys have any questions, comments, suggestions, feel free to contact me. Thanks for watching AwkwardHamster. Bye.